Okay, hopefully this is working now. Let's tone it down a little bit. Sorry, just messing with the settings. All right, welcome to F1 25. We're gonna get started here. Getting going right here. We're going to go and do the Las Vegas Grand Prix as Max Verstappen. I believe we left off in P2, right behind Lando Norris and the McLaren. So yeah, we're gonna get started right here. We're gonna go to Grand Prix. I believe we will start P2 here in Vegas. So let's get underway in this Las Vegas Grand Prix.
It's the entertainment capital of the world, and our entertainment tonight is high speeds down the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome along to the Vegas Grand Prix. Well, tonight we go racing around the bright lights of Las Vegas, 3.8 miles under the Nevada night sky and thousands of neon lights. There are landmarks everywhere you look, punctuating the 17 corners and 2 DRS zones. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside.
Yep, P2, Max Verstappen in the Red Bull.
We have Leclerc, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, and Sainz, Antonelli, Hadjar, Piastri, and Alex Albon. Stroll, Bortoletto.
Wow, Stroll in P11 is kind of crazy for me, at least.
Behrman, Hulkenberg, Pierre Gasly, and Liam Lawson. Colapinto and George Russell ends our grid lineup.
George
Now
Russell,
it's almost time for lights
P20 is
out,
crazy,
so
by the
let's
way.
go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the
I'm
commentary.
gonna turn it down a little bit, so maybe you can.
Anthony Davis,
Yeah, that's good. All right.
quitting while you're ahead, not spending too much on the
Here we go.
slot machines and trying to get some decent sleep. That's my main 3 challenges here in Las Vegas, but what about the drivers?
Yeah, speaking about the on-track challenges, Crofty, enough about you and your challenge over the weekend. This track, you're on Monza downforce, don't forget. So every corner that comes your way, you've got way less grip than you're accustomed to in a Formula One car. So you've got to tread carefully, particularly around the higher speed content on the circuits.
Here we go.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check. Testing out my steering wheel, G29 Logitech, connected to the PC here. Okay, let's look at our race strategy. What do they have us on? Okay, so we need to choose between if we want to drive more conservatively or hard and fast. So I'm going to go actually with the hard and fast strategy. We're going to have 2 pit stops at lap 16 and 32. I'm going to stay on mediums for the first 2 and then end on the hards for 18 laps after lap 32. Yeah, we're going to try and get as hard and fast as possible in this race. We're going to drive as hard as fast we're going to drive hard and fast as possible to get ahead of Lando Norris, who's starting in P1. So, yes. Okay, and we are underway at Vegas. Here we go. Formation lap time. There we go. A chance to get our tires warmed up. Oh, geez. Little bump there. Nothing to be too worried about. Okay, so, yeah, that was a bad start. I'm a little rough today. So we're just going to go ahead and just restart the session. Just one formation lap that we'll be fine.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
So I'm going to follow a little bit behind right here because I don't want that mistake to happen again and then we have to restart the entire formation lap.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
I don't know what happened there at the end, but we're going to get a good start. Here we go. Racing in Vegas is underway. And we get off the line faster than McLaren. Oh, and oh my gosh, hold on. Here we go, here we go. I may have set the difficulty setting a little bit too low. I think we set it at 70. So for the next race, we'll bump it up to 80 or 90 because this is a little bit too easy. There's not much competition. we're just gonna go ahead and just go for our
Okay, DRS is
normal
now
strategy of pushing fast. We're putting in some pretty good laps here. We're not having as much trouble as we did have. Aside from a few times, we're not having that much trouble. Same trouble that we had in qualifying and the practice sessions. But I don't want to jinx us either.
great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Little wall touch right there. Thankfully, no damage on the screen.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
We might set a fast lap here. Well, maybe not. Just, we're getting improvements in pretty much all the sectors right here. So let's see. Let's see what it is.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Yep, that's the new fastest lap of the race.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
We might set another one. Let's see what it is. We're gonna be slow, unfortunately, in the final sectors, and we have a little wall touch that we just did at the end of the lap right there. It's all right though. A little bit hard on the brakes right there at that corner. We're gonna pull off a little bit. We're gonna switch to like more conservative type situation. We're gonna pull back on these tires so we can save them a little bit, make them last. Because we do have like a 5-second lead, so there's no need to push. If you guys have any suggestions about what tracks I should do next, don't hesitate to let me know in the either the stream chat or in the comments. I really want to, first of all, make sure that I'm also kind of going into what you guys want to see, what you guys want to see here on the channel. But yeah, if you guys have any track suggestions or just game suggestions in general, let me know, please. I would really, really like that.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Norris is behind you. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps' time. And that's 42 laps to go.
Currently lap 10. I'll give updates probably every 10-ish laps. But currently P1 and ahead of Norris. Leclerc, Hamilton, and Piastri. We are ahead of Norris. We are ahead of Norris by 4.7 seconds. And increasing, so we're probably going to pull back the power again. We were pushing earlier because it got pretty close down to a second. So we're just going to let off the power a little bit for now. Late turn right there.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Also, for you guys, my F1 fans, let me know what your favorite team is and who your favorite driver is. Whoever I see the most or the first of, I'll probably choose that character and be that team in the next race when we do F1 25 again. So, like, if I see a lot of, like, oh, I like Lando Norris, and I like McLaren, or I like Piastri, I'll probably be a driver from McLaren, and whoever I see the most of out of Norris and Piastri, I'll probably be them. Or like Hamilton and Leclerc and Ferrari. Same kind of idea. So yeah, just let me know who your favorite driver is. Comment in the stream chat, or just just comment, and because I'd really like to know. Also, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the streaming. So I'm thinking that we should do stream. We're gonna do 2 streams of building games. Then after the building, we're gonna do like 1 race or maybe 2 races, and stream that in F1 25. And then we're gonna do 2 other streams in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and probably do a few flights as well. Yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are, and just kind of, I don't know, what I should stream, or how long we should stream. I'm kind of doing this for fun, but if you guys want to see something, let me know. As I, have said.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Norris behind. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 38 laps to go. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Yuki is in the pits.
is in the pits. Yuki in the pit lane now.
There we go. So our teammate is taking their pit stop right now, or his pit stop right now. And we're going to take ours in 2 laps. Wow, me and Lando are really ahead of everybody. The grid is really, really stretched out. So if I am correct, here in the upcoming laps, after the pit stop, or kind of like around lap 20-ish, and in between 20 and 30, we should be coming up on the last people that were in the grid. So like P20, just the last people, the people who are in last place. We should be coming up on them in between laps 20 and 30, and putting a lap on them.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
All right. So we are going to push this lap and box. So we're going to use the last remaining treads on these tires, or the last remaining grip on these tires, and push so we can pit this lap. We are going to get hopefully fresh, brand new mediums. I don't know how many tires we used exactly the entire race weekend, but hopefully we get fresh, like brand spanking new medium tires.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Okay, we are boxing right now. We are pitting. We are going into the pits for a brand new, fresh set of tires. Now we will get past. Okay, here we go. We're in the pits. One, boom. Okay, pit stop, pit stop, pit stop, pit stop, pit stop, pit stop.
Right, let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop
Looks
sign.
like
We're
Leclerc is
having that
also boxed.
one. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
And we are able to stay clear of the white lines upon exit. And we are in P3. But Norris and Hamilton still have to pit. So If we do not end up passing them here on the track, then we'll just end up passing them when we go into the pits. Yeah, these medium tires are brand spanking new. Let's see what the tire temps are, and let's get some heat into these tires. Okay, there goes Hamilton.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 35.9 seconds.
Now we just have Norris ahead of us by 9 seconds. It's very likely we won't get to him by the time he enters the pits. So we're going to have to stay back for now, but maintain that 10-second gap behind him. Or so 10-second gap or less behind Norris. Maybe even like 15. Tires are getting a little bit cold. There we go. Back up to the heat. Want to keep our tires nice and hot.
The car ahead's losing 2 seconds a lap to you. Good job. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Newest fast lap, 139.4. We're coming for you, Norris. We're coming for you, Norris. Sorry, I just had to get that out of my system. hold on now. We might actually set a new fastest lap. We have all purples. Well, we have 2 purples in Sector 1 and Sector 2. We're on Sector 3 right now. Excuse me. We're going to see. Let's see. Hold on. Nip. New fastest lap.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
138.1. I think the fastest lap like ever in history of Vegas was set by Max Verstappen. Actually, I believe it was like a 1:22 or something like that. That was on like newly spanking fresh and new soft tires and DRS. So you don't really have the soft tire advantage, but we do have well, Max Verstappen is our driver, and that's an advantage in and of itself.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Here we go. We're going to pass Lando Norris. We're going to pass him in the next straight. Or not. Here we go. Passing Lando Norris. Little contact there. DRS.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
He's still alongside of us. But all this is going to be for nothing, because I think he still has to pit, right? I believe he still has to pit, so... He is not pitting. What? Did he already pit earlier? I don't think so. Okay, so we have to make sure that he stays relatively around us then. Aside from that, and he still has to pit, we are 13 seconds ahead of the rest of the grid. Oh shoot, a little contact on the wall there. keep an eye on Lando. He's right behind us, less than a second. He might be able to pass us in the next DRS zone. So, in the 2025 season,
Okay, no issues with
the
tyre
drivers
life now.
had a
Keep
thing
taking
called
care of it.
DRS, drag reduction system, and basically you could only activate it at certain points in the tracks, which are the DRS zones, and in order to activate the DRS, not only do you have to be in those zones, you have to be less than a second than the person like ahead of you. So you have to be behind a driver by less than a second in order to use the DRS, because it's mainly used for going on the attack and passing. But it has been replaced with the kind of electric version, I think. I haven't been really following the updates to the cars in the 2026 season, but I know they're using definitely a new system. DRS is kind of going bye-bye, and they're using same system, but it's still a different system. Okay, Lando is now pitting. So let's back off a little bit. We've been pushing for a while. Kind of having fun with Norris a little bit. The next nearest driver is still going to be 10 seconds away, and that's going to be Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. So in order to make this a little bit more fun, because I know I did set it to a lower difficulty setting than normal, I'll have to slow down a little bit. Let them catch up. I should have set it to a higher setting because I want more of a challenge when it comes to racing. Come on, Charles. Come on, Charles. We kind of want to get with the rest of the field. Okay, now he's up to 4 seconds behind us. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. There's Charles. Hi, Charles.